The journey began like any other, a public bus packed with tired workers, families, and a few children winding slowly through a narrow jungle road where thick trees pressed in from both sides and sunlight barely reached the cracked asphalt. The engine humming steadily as birds called out from the canopy above. Until without warning, the driver slammed on the brakes so hard that passengers lurched forward. Confused murmurs filling the air as everyone looked ahead and saw something massive stretched across the road, at first appearing like a fallen tree or a dark shadow, but then it moved slowly and deliberately. And panic exploded inside the bus as the truth became clear that a giant snake was blocking their path, its body thick as a drum, scales glistening in the filtered light, completely cutting off the only road through the jungle. Fear spread instantly as people screamed, clutched their seats, and whispered prayers, while others raised, shaking phones to record, unsure if they were about to witness a miracle or a tragedy. And the driver sat frozen hands, gripping the wheel, knowing that reversing on this narrow road could send the bus into a ditch, yet moving forward seemed unthinkable. As the enormous snake lifted part of its body, tongue flicking in and out, reacting to the vibrations of the engine, like the bus itself had challenged it. This jungle road was known for wildlife, but nothing like this had ever stopped traffic so completely. And as minutes passed, the tension became unbearable. Children cried softly, adults tried to calm them, while hiding their own terror, windows rattled as someone suggested honking the horn, only for others to beg them not to provoke the creature, because everyone could see now that this was no ordinary snake, but something ancient and powerful, possibly a massive anaconda or a reticulated python, species known to grow longer than a bus itself and strong enough to crush prey with unbelievable force. The driver finally turned off the engine, and the sudden silence felt even more frightening, as if the jungle itself was holding its breath, with only the faint rustle of leaves and the slow movement of the snake's body scraping against the road. And in that stillness, people realized just how small and helpless they were, trapped inside a metal box at the mercy of nature. Slowly, villagers and forest workers began to appear at a distance, drawn by the stopped bus, but none dared to come close, knowing that a snake of this size could strike with terrifying speed if threatened. And for long moments, nothing happened at all. The snake remained coiled across the road like a living barrier, its presence dominating everything, while sweat dripped down faces and time seemed to stretch endlessly. Then, in a moment that felt almost unreal, the giant snake made a decision, its massive body shifting as it uncoiled and began to slide off the road, moving with surprising grace for something so enormous, disappearing into the thick jungle brush as quickly as it had appeared, leaving behind only flattened grass and stunned silence. And for several seconds, no one inside the bus moved or spoke, unsure if it was truly gone or if it might return. Finally, nervous laughter broke out, mixed with tears of relief, as the driver restarted the engine and slowly guided the bus forward, passing the exact spot where the snake had ruled moments earlier. Everyone pressing their faces to the windows, hearts still pounding, knowing they had just escaped something extraordinary. As the bus continued down the road, the reality of what had happened sank in. Conversations buzzing with disbelief, phones replaying shaky footage, and passengers realizing how close they had come to disaster. A powerful reminder that in places like this, humans are only visitors, and the wild still decides what happens next, leaving viewers to wonder what they would have done if they were trapped on that bus, staring into the eyes of a giant snake that refused to move.